Well, hello man cavers. We're going to do a slightly different video today. Some of you might be like, I'm out of here. But we're going to do a little review on something. An unboxing, should I say. The review will come later. I'll explain more in a minute. Roll the credits. Ha-ha! Welcome to the Man Cave. Let the games begin. So, a lot of you will know I do the rallies and the caravans and all kinds of things. Some of you may also know that I have a retro caravan, a little 1981 Sprite. It has been featured on the channel a couple of years ago. I will drop a link in the description down below. And if you want to see the review on that little caravan, click on that little link. I'll try and add it somewhere up here on the playlist as well, if I can. Anyhow, that is a 1981 Sprite and it doesn't have a heater. The big caravan, the one I uncovered the other week, what I do the rallies with, we're selling that because me and Mrs. Man Cave have grand plans of buying a long wheelbase van, converting it, and next year we want to do the NC 500 rally around Scotland. Oh. So yes, we have big plans. So I'm going to sell my big caravan and we're going to get a long wheelbase, probably an Iveco or a Sprinter, and convert it self-build. Yeah, and off-wheel toodle around the NC 500 around Scotland. So something I've always wanted to do, and she's keen as mustard to do it as well. Anywho, that means once the big caravan's gone, I'm stuck with a little 12-foot Sprite to see me through this year. We're also going to a music festival called Folk in the Field. And that's going to be perfect for that. It's only a little one, but there's only two of us. So, do we really need a 21-foot caravan for two of us? So we're going to go retro basic and use a 1981 Sprite. Oh, it's going to be an adventure, that. Anyhow, enough of my babbling on. That's the backstory. Cut a long story short, I bought a Chinese diesel heater that we will be videoing fitting in the little Sprite caravan in the next couple of weeks. We're going to unbox this diesel heater. So let me show you the diesel heater. Here it is. It has a this way up sticker here, yet it's got made in China written upside down. Oh, I don't know, we have one sticker the right way up. These are all upside down. Which way up this thing is, I don't know. It hasn't been unboxed. As you can see, it's still all taped up. So this is going to be as new for you as it is for me. I don't normally do unboxings, but I thought you guys might find this interesting as to what these little Chinese diesel heaters entail, what they like to install, what comes with the kit, and well, what they work like once you've actually got them in. So, without any further ado, let me get you set up in the tripod and we will get an unboxing underway. Back in a mo. So, there's our box. Let's cut him open and see exactly what we get for our Chinese diesel heater. Now this is claimed to be an 8 kilowatt one. 8 kilowatts. Now I don't know, 8 kilowatts sound a lot, but we'll see. So what have we got in our, the box is really sturdy. I'll give the Chinese that, they have sent it in a really stiff box. Oh! And this one did say it's got an extra large fuel tank where they're normally 10 litres. We got a 15 litre tank. And I must admit this tank is quite sizable. So let's lay him up the back. What else have we got? We have product information. Product English name. Here we go. This is all good, isn't it? So what should we have in here? We should have this lot in here. If you want to read that, you're quite welcome to. This is an eBay special, which was £3 short of 100, so that was 97 quid. And this is all the stuff we should have in it. Right, what have we got here now? Oh, we have a user manual. Now, is this in English? So far, the fuel pipe should be 1.5 to 2 meters. The voltage should be 11.5 to 12.8, standard stuff. Now, we should have a similar heater to this one, not a big upright thing. I've gone for the little torpedo heater, so it will go under the seat. Well, it all seems to be in English so far. Product information, there seems a little exploded diagram. Now, how they make these things for 100 quid, I will never know. Fuel consumption. Well, this is meant to be the 8,000 watt. If you can make litres per hour, I think that must be. So that's 0.2 to 0.5 litres per hour. I assume that's how fast you have a running. There you go. Anyhow, that's a book of destructions. We want to get on to the main bit of the thing. So let's get these destructions down here. We have a metal plate. I must admit, it's not a Tilly Willy plate. That is actually heavier than I thought. Yeah, that looks like that's sort of chrome. That's quite deburred as well, if I'm honest. For Chinese, that's quite well finished. So yeah, could do with a little bit of filing on that edge. But I think that's the bit that bolts on the floor and your exhaust and your intake go through here. I think. I don't know. So what have we got under here? Oh, we've got everything taped up now. Okay, we've got more tape holding bits of foam in. There we go, there's one bit. There's another bit. Oh hell, what's this? What the devil? Okay. There's something clipped on here, what's that? Well, this is posh. We have a remote control with a little slidey back. Plus, minus, on, off. Well, I reckon we can turn this damn thing on and off with a remote control. Well, that's posh, isn't it? Yeah. Right, well, there you go. We'll put the little doohickey remote control up there. What have we got here? Here we have an LCD panel. I assume this clips in and out of this bracket. It does. There's a little bracket you screw to your wall. Clip that in. That obviously plugs into something. But here we have the buttons have got a nice feel to them as well. Yeah, the buttons have actually got a nice. They ain't got a cheap feel. The buttons. The buttons actually feel decent quality. Well, so far I'm relatively impressed with this thing. In fact, I'm very impressed with this thing. What's this tucked in the bottom there? I don't know. I think this thing must be the heater itself. Quite heavy. What's this here? This must be a fuel pump. I'm assuming it's some sort of fuel pump. But again, I'm surprised at the weight of this. It doesn't feel cheap and Chinese. It actually feels decent quality. All the connectors are, yeah, that seems quite weighty, if I'm honest. I'm quite impressed with the quality of that thing. I'm assuming in here is the heater itself. So let's move our big box out of the way. And let's get this heater uncovered. Now, here we go. Oh, wow, look at that. We have carbon fibre effect. Carbon fibre. Now look, here we go. Right. I like how all the little pipes have been capped off so shit and stuff don't get in them. That's, yeah, I'm quite impressed. I assume, look at that. We have on here, this is quite impressive. This is a really thick rubber gasket. Now, people moan about the Chinese stuff, but I'll be honest. That gasket is really well made. It's really thick. That's going to do a good job. And it all fits good. I'm not a fan normally of mass-produced cheap Chinese stuff, but I have noticed of late some of it is actually getting better. So I'm assuming this plate goes over here. It does, look, there you go. So you obviously bolt this to your floor and sit that on there. I'm going to put that little cap back on. So there is our heater. There's our plate. Let's get back in here because we seem to have, inside this box, we seem to have another box. So let's get this out of the way. And that's nice to see they haven't overdone it with the packaging. The only packaging in that box is this memory foam piece, what the actual heater comes in. So they haven't overdone it with a load of polystyrene. Let's move this heater up here. Now let's see what's in this box. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of wiring perhaps, fittings, connections, pipes. Because there's meant to be everything in there we need to actually... Oh wow, right. Wow, here we go. Now we have a box. What have we got in our box? Fuel pipe. That looks very damn thin, but it's fuel pipe of some description. We have a thicker bit of pipe. What this is for, I do not know. We have an exhaust. So here we have an exhaust silencer. Let's crack him out of the bag and see exactly what our exhaust silencer is like. Well, wow, look at that, chrome finish. There we go. We have a little chrome exhaust silencer. Oh, you see, we have vents. There should be two of these. There is two little vents, which I assume are where I put my heating tubes. Ah, there's a T-piece. So I'm whoops. And here is that flex? Oh, look at that stretchy heater tube. Okay, so I'm assuming they fit on there with Jubilee clips. And then we've got another piece of tube obviously come on here. Oh, I see. So you'll have two bits, you'll have this one come out of your heater, these two will go to your vents wherever you want to put them. And this, that's quite stretchy pipe actually. I think these bits are 1 metre long each. So yeah, so far quite impressed. Here we have what look like exhaust. Obviously that's got to take the heat. A nice concertina bit of pipe, bendable and all. So yeah, we have an exhaust here. What on earth is this? With a rubber gasket and a pipe. Right, okay, I was hoping I could fit this without looking at destructions, but this bit has conflummoxed me already. What have we got here? We have another bag of bits. This is Ah, this looks like an air filter. Have a look. Oh yeah, there's an air intake filter, look. That's obviously an air intake. This, I'm assuming, is an air intake pipe. Everything fits together nicely so far. So yeah, this will be your air intake for your heater. We have a wiring harness. Ah, this one will obviously plug into the big one on the heater there. This one will plug somewhere else, this one will plug somewhere else. And I'm assuming we just connect that up to a positive and a negative. What else is in our little bag? A little mesh fuel filter. Does that come to bits? It looks like that's a screw together one. Nope, doesn't come to bits. But there you go, we have a little fuel filter. We have all the Jubilee clips we need, cable ties, and an assortment of different screws and little tiny banjo clips. There we go, and a small bit of bracketry. So there we have it, and there's another bracket here. Goodness knows what that's all about. But I must confess, I'm quite impressed with what I have. So we have our box of bits, and we have this little lot. There's the make of our heater, Tamyo. Obviously this, when it's mounted, sits in the van like so. Notice for the installer of the heater. There you go. Beg your pardon. We're trying to just get this sorted. There you go. If you want to read all that, you'll have to just pause the video. Yeah. But yes, that's basically what you get when you get a little Chinese diesel heater. What this thing is for, I have not got a clue. I wonder if that's your diesel inlet and that goes through your floor. I have not got a clue. I might have to look up the book of instructions to see what's going on. Our exhaust silencer, exhaust pipe, heater. We have a nice cast aluminium body in there, it seems. What's in this end? I'm assuming this will be I don't know whether that's inlet or outlet. I don't know which way's in and which way is out, if I'm honest. I'm guessing this is in, but I couldn't tell you. No, haven't got a clue. Anyhow, here's what we've got. Remote control. Yeah, there's our diesel tank. I would have thought there would have been some bracketry to hold that tank in, but I can't see any. So I guess we'll have to make our own brackets to actually hold the diesel tank. Yeah. And yes, we will be getting another one of these at some point when we do the van conversion as well, so we can actually stand one of these in the van. But I want to test it out on that little 12-foot caravan and see how it heats it up. But there we go. Ah, here we go. Air heater. 2 kilowatt and 8 kilowatt. Yes, this is meant to be 8 kilowatt. Whether they've sent me an 8 kilowatt, I do not know, but that was what the eBay listing said. But it's saying on there, air heater kilowatt Oh, 2, 5 and 8. Right, on with you. Because this was meant to be an 8 kilowatt version. That was what it was listed as. 12 or 24 volt, look. Marvellous how they make these things for 100 quid, I'll be honest with you. That really is. Yes. So them two are the same size, the 5. Yeah. There we go. Anyhow, that's going to be enough of this. I just wanted to show you what you get for the grand sum of 97 quid. Now, I don't know, but years ago when Webasto, I think that's Webasto if I pronounced that right, they used to do these diesel heater kits to have night heaters in lorries. They used to cost a fortune. I remember when I was a teenager and first got my first caravan, I looked at a Webasto diesel heating system then to put in it, and it was over 1,000 quid, and that was 20 years ago. 20 years on, the Chinese are now knocking these things out for under £100. I have seen them as low as 70 quid for like the 2 kilowatt ones. But I mean, it's quite heavy as well, I must admit. I mean, I'm really impressed with the weight of this thing. The weight of this little oil pump, you know, this fuel pump. Very good. You know, I am impressed. Everything seemed deburred nicely. It don't seem that cheap and nasty. You know, everything looks okay. Anyhow, that's going to be it. I know this is not my normal video and half of you have probably gone long ago, but I'm hoping my regular subs will watch and just sort of think, yeah, actually I wouldn't mind one of them in my caravan or in my van or even as a shed heater. I've seen people on YouTube use them as shed heaters. You know, just have them stand on a workbench with the exhaust out the wall. But anyhow, we'll see what this is like. We will do a video of installing this into the Sprite in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, we'll see what it all goes like, what it fires up like, and do a proper review on it, man cave style. Right, I'm on. Speak to you guys next time. Bye bye for now. Ha ha!